Ever since I got this gig as a game show host, I've wanted to say this. Carlos Sanchez, come on down. You're our first contender on the chair.
Alright, so you guys don't know it yet, but everyone on this show looks like they just looked up the chair, thought it was a doctor's office, and just decided to join in. How? I don't know. They're old people. They don't know how to do anything on the internet. What's up, boys? It's Bumpkin, and welcome back to another one of my videos. I hope you guys are having a good day. Mine's been pretty good. The game I'm playing is an Attack on Titan spinoff that somebody made. No, this isn't sponsored. I just thought I'd tell you, because you guys always ask. Yeah, I'll put it in the description so you can go and get it. You know, I don't know how much YouTube you watch, but if you've seen that one Kodiko video of him reacting to the chamber, I was looking at that because it showed up on my recommended, so I decided, hey, why don't I just go and take the original show, The Chair, that's probably a little less enthusiastic, but still good enough for me to record, and just use that because the original is totally better than a ripoff. Take that, Kodiko. But I mean, hey, the opportunity's still there. I'll gladly still react to the chamber if you guys want me to.
A. Athletic shoe. B. Jet fighter. C. Electric car. D. Drafting pad.
C. Electric car.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think this is the worst of it. This is just like, what the fuck is going on? They're answering the most mundane questions, and there's just hella shit going on in the background. It looks like he's sitting inside of a like 150-degree room. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the temperature was. I don't remember, but we could watch that if you want. Unfortunately, we're not. We're watching The Chair, where a bunch of middle-aged people decided to go on a game show. I don't know. This one was interesting.
My name is Carlos Sanchez. I am 39 years old. I'm a school teacher. I teach a class of 20 kids right here in the heart of Los Angeles. One of the most important things I like to teach my kids is, the big thing is just to relax. It's only a test.
I don't know, like, this doesn't even really feel like a game show. This feels like a 60 Minutes episode, but it doesn't matter. He's an elementary school teacher. He's obviously a Zen god, so let's just see how good he is under pressure. Bro's got a resting heart rate of about 140, so I don't know, maybe he's just about to have a heart attack, but he doesn't seem like the most Zen person right now, in my opinion.
Right, for 5,000, no. I like this, too. He says McEnroe kicks ass and doesn't take crap from anyone. You obviously haven't met my wife, though.
I'm like 90% sure there's gonna be a few of these little, quick one-liner jokes. They're definitely all written, if there are more, which I'm sure there are more. This thing's about an hour long. I still believe these people thought they were going to the dentist. Like, what the fuck is this place they're sitting in?
7 questions to answer and 2 hard stoppers to get past. Do that, Carlos, and you got $250,000 in your pocket. All right, it is game time.
Wait, make sure you peep this super sick chair transformation, all right? Just in case you thought this show wasn't goddamn extreme. Hard fucking core. Don't underestimate it. The chair transforms. Buckle up. Things are getting for real now. Yeah? Things are getting serious.
Dingo, kangaroo, koala, wallaby. What is the name of the popular TV captain played by Bob Keeshan? You may answer the question.
Kangaroo.
Captain Kangaroo is right.
I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Carlos came revolving around the chair. 90% sure this is the most extreme thing that's happened inside of the show so far. Maybe they have fire. There was a whole lot of that in the chamber. I'm pretty sure the chamber took 90% of the stuff that wasn't like a torture device, a borderline torture device. They just took it from the chair. Because as you could see from that previous snippet, yeah, no, Carlos is doing just fine. In the chamber, I'm pretty sure the people are stressing as soon as they walk inside of that torture device.
Like that, Carlos, you got yourself $10,000.
Yay.
Who's backstage with you?
Oh, my wife, my lovely wife, Rosemary.
How long you been married? Yes.
I love you, come on.
W for the biggest supporter right here, but like, do they ever just sitting in the back, or is she in her house with the camera just set up right there while she watches? You can hardly tell. It really does look like somebody's old ass house. She honestly sounds more psyched to get this money than he does. She probably signed him up. Really sick and tired of your shitty ass job making us no money. So what you're gonna do is use that knowledge and go on a fucking game show. And you're gonna like it. I'm just saying, he got his first question right and didn't give a fuck. Bro hardly cracked a smile, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that he signed up to this game show on his own? No way. No way. She's behind it all. The only reason he ended up getting on the show first was because of the secret affair his wife is having with the show host. Rigged the whole thing. See, Carlos doesn't know that he's fucking his wife, but we will never tell him. He'll never know. He probably still doesn't.
You can do it.
Carlos, here comes your first heart stopper. Getting hotter up there.
Yeah, so this is what I meant when I was like, the chair is just leagues below extreme-wise to the chamber, but you know, they have their flares, they have a little bit of shit going on. I'm pretty sure one of his school students could have went inside of this game show just fine and did it perfectly. His heart rate went down in the middle of that little fire segment.
What is the last word of the U.S. Pledge of Allegiance? You may answer the question. You're not redlining, so you got plenty of time to answer this.
All.
I don't know why that one took longer than the first one. All of those words except for all aren't even in the Pledge of Allegiance. Nonetheless, we don't judge Carlos. Maybe he fell asleep at the chair, you know? Bit of a mid-game nap. He's crazy like that. He's insane, cracked. These questions don't mean shit to him. He just won $10,000 for answering that question. That was so dumb. His wife submitted some questions from the elementary school test that he hands out. Imagine someone handing you 10 grand for answering that question. What was going on back then? What year was this? Way before 2008, I can guarantee that. This came out in 2002, meaning the chamber had no problem just absolutely ripping their shit and making it better. Honestly, I would have been kind of salty if I just got my show ripped off the same year I made my show. I don't have to take it to court, but you gotta throw hands at least, like, for the title, you know what I mean? There's absolutely no way I'm just gonna let you walk away with low-key stealing my show. I will now play a series of subliminal images. There's honestly no real reason for me to put those there other than the fact that it was for the show. They're not even mine.
What punctuation marks were pictured in the fourth image?
Question marks.
You may answer the question.
Question marks, please.
Question marks.
You said question marks. Let's see if that's right. That is correct for $15,000.
I'm glad she's trying to help. You're not the fucking teacher, and these are the easiest questions in the universe. Nowadays, if you were to get this question wrong, any of these questions wrong, losing this amount of money, you would get bullied, rightfully, because holy shit. How do you miss these questions? You missed out on 10 grand because you couldn't remember the Pledge of Allegiance. Proceeds to get beat the fuck up. Like, and it would be deserving. Like, you deserve that. See, people probably saw how easy this was and signed up for it instantly. And as soon as they got thousands, they just started upping the ante. The difficulty just decided to take a turn. Sudden twist. You get a protractor and a calculator. Texas International 85. Yup. Now the questions are getting real. Guess what? You want 15 grand? Now you're doing calculus. You better be smarter than a junior, because if you're not, you're getting the fuck out of here. Carlos tied his shoes and he won 100 grand.
Which of these is an index of exactly 30 leading blue chip stocks? You may answer the question.
S&P 500?
You said S&P 500? No, Carlos, I'm sorry. The answer is Dow Jones.
Wait, but like, we were just doing like memory permanence for like fourth graders in the third question. Now all of a sudden we're talking about NASDAQ and S&P 500. One of the kids' fathers just came into the room and decided to throw in a question, threw the clipboard and walked away, completely throwing off Carlos's game here, you know what I mean?
And God bless all the teachers, Carlos.
Thank you, sir.
Good try, but you've also been beaten by the chair.
The reason I chose to stabilize was because I felt my heart going a little bit, and I figured, you know, better go home with something.
Okay, so here's the real... Okay, so... Okay, so here's the real story. They said, we'll give you 35 grand to come on the show and just answer some stupid questions. Then we're going to hit you with some crazy shit that we know you're going to get wrong, and then you're going to leave. You can tell all your students and be like, hey, I was on a game show, and then they can go tell their parents, and you get the fucking cycle. Just do the questions and get out of the chair.
Tell you what, if our next contender wins, I'm going to do something most people have never seen. I'll relax. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
I don't know who that girl was in the back, but I know she did not find it that funny. You two have something going on later.
And if I win all the money, I'm gonna help pay off the wedding.
We threw the bride-to-be an unexpected shower. Her heart responded with a 33 beat per minute jump. You need more control before saying I do to the chair.
They low-key did know they were doing her dirty by playing that 3 fucking times before this B-roll. What the hell do you even say to people when they get shots like this? All right, now just do the sexiest pose you can think of. Okay, well that looked really ugly, but we're gonna use that anyway. Is it, I think, the Jerry Springer show? They have the same shit. It's like, bro, we're here to figure out if you are having a kid or not. I do not care about your modeling career. You want to place in Hollywood, shit, play up your reaction well enough. Maybe they'll throw you in. I remember seeing one of the episodes where the guy found out he wasn't the father and he did a backflip. Just pure excitement made him do a backflip. I think he said he had never done one before. That's what I live to see. And not because he wasn't the father, okay? Don't pin me to be that kind of guy. Like, if he was the father and did a backflip, it still would have been fucking cool. I'm just saying, that shit is funny. It's such a seemingly serious show. The first viewer of this show must have thought they were just looking to see, you know, a normal paternity test, blah, 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 whatever the fuck else he does on that show. They were gonna cut their losses, maybe deal with some issues, and that was gonna be, no. The show is a whole lot of fighting, cursing, hitting around. There's some big ass guards just in case people want to get a little bit frisky. Not frisky. That's not the word. My point is, at what moment do they need these shitty B-rolls at all? At what point? I got really off track, but I don't care.
Who'd you bring with you tonight, Chris?
My fiance. Woo, baby! Woo!
Count the money right now, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I know what he's thinking back there.
What's he thinking? You better not lose!
Why did her heart rate go up like 20 as soon as her husband came into the mix? I don't know, maybe she just really loves him and that happens normally when they interact, but like, I just thought I'd point that out. That brings me to mention now, I've never liked the phrase "my heart skipped a beat." It sounds extremely painful, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Chris, there's your first heart stopper. Here it comes. What? Whoa.
That was honestly the scariest shit I've ever seen to this day. I think I might have just pissed my pants. Let me know if you guys got scared too by that insanely scary jump. Like, that looks like a fucking Where the Wild Things Are pinata. What the hell is that? Honestly, that was scarier than Carlo's heart stopper. Like, that's the funny thing about it too. Her heart rate is significantly lower than his. But I mean, hey, she skied the Black Diamond and he's a kindergarten teacher, so that was probably low-key action-packed for him.
Black.
You're right. It was Jack Black for $10,000.
You could picture Jack Black, but you had no fucking clue it was Jack Black. Jack Black is probably one of the most indistinguishable blacks in the history of blacks. That sounded really bad, but I think you know what I meant by that. She definitely 100% guessed that. I don't know what the hell she was talking about, but like, honestly, who does Jack Black even look like? He doesn't look like anyone else except for himself. You could see Jack Black from a distance and know that's Jack Black. Now for more subliminal images. Dude, what the fuck is this nightmare? This is like the most terrifying subliminal image they put in there. Why is this here? This looks like a PlayStation ad from 2001. I was gonna just find a random one and make a really shit joke, but honestly, that just kind of threw me off.
Which word was pictured in the sixth image? You may answer the question.
Fat.
You said fat. Let's see if you're right. You are right for $15,000.
I take back everything I said. She honestly looks extremely terrified right now. Maybe she realized that at the third question, they start asking you college course questions. I hope you studied today. Patricia. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Never mind that though. These answer choices are taking me back in time. Fresh, dope, and fly. Why am I unironically seeing all three of these words in the same question? These are all the words you use if you want to look older than you actually are. I don't know, dope is usually pretty normal, but fresh and fly in 2022 is crazy.
Is there a little Vegas in the blood?
Oh, there is.
What's the audience think she should do?
You hear the audience screaming no, right? Telling her not to save up her shit, reserve her shit. Yeah, this is them sabotaging her very easily, and this is why they're in the fucking audience. Because, like, she gets this right, but I'm looking at it through the eyes of me if I were playing. What the fuck is this question? Herikot's verts, I would have said air conditioning, bro, or fear of heights. Literally anything that had to do with height or virtual.
Which one of these events happened first? You may answer the question.
Like, this question is absolutely fucking insane. Whoever gets it right in the comments, I don't know, I'll heart it or pin it or something. But you have to type it right now, otherwise you're cheating, and you know that. Don't cheat.
You may not answer the question. You may answer the question.
Answer! Chris, baby, answer is what we said you do. Guess.
Bro is sitting so comfortably in that little chair of his while she's over here in the hot seat. The hot seat, bro. I guarantee you he wouldn't even have gotten them all right. I know I wouldn't have.
Exxon Valdez.
You said Exxon Valdez oil spill? You're right!
But yeah, she won. She's a winner. She did it. She guessed it right, or she got it right. Maybe she just found out, but she did it, which I thought was pretty cool. She wins $130,000 from those like 7 questions. That could be you if it was still 2002. Eat shit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also be sure to comment down below so I can go hard it. While you're at it, go follow my Instagram and my Twitter, and you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.